All right, so welcome to Clearing Up Anger with Timeline. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And as you do so, remember that anger, asking your unconscious mind to light up anything that has to do with rage, resentment, revenge, meanness, rebellion, agitation, sullenness, pouting, stubbornness, hatred, contempt, wrath, fury, jealousy, resentment. All of those are derivatives of rage, so let's go ahead and clear up some anger. So as the music starts, just go ahead and close your eyes and relax. And take a deep breath in. And relax. And as you do, just notice your timeline. Because it's always there whenever you close your eyes. So imagining your timeline, remembering that however you do your timeline process is absolutely perfect for you. Just go ahead and float right up above now, looking down at you in all your magnificence in your chair, or wherever you are. And remember that your timeline processes could be experienced like sounds floating on the wind, like kinesthetic feelings of floating in a bathtub or visually. However you do it is perfect for you. In thinking of anger and any of those derivatives, just ask your unconscious mind if it's okay for you today to let go of any and all anger that you have moving towards your goal. And as you notice, just go ahead and ask your unconscious mind, what's the very first event, the root event, which when disconnected will allow you to let go of all of the anger on all of the events all the way back to now? Just ask your unconscious mind if it were to know what's the very first event that will allow you to let go of all the anger on all those events all the way back to now. And ask your unconscious mind if it's okay for you to clear that up today consciously and for you to be aware of it. Unconsciously as well as consciously. And so letting your unconscious mind bring that very first event to mind, just go ahead and notice if it was before, during, or after your birth. And if it was after your birth, what age were you? If it was before your birth, was it in the womb or before? And if it was in the womb, just go ahead and ask your unconscious mind what month. And if it was before your womb, being in the womb, just go ahead and ask your unconscious mind, was it something that was handed down to you genealogically or in a past life? And whichever one it was, just go ahead and ask yourself how many lifetimes ago? How many generations ago? And as you take a deep breath in and relax, what's that very first event, whenever it is, the root event, which when disconnected will allow you to let go of those emotions easily and effortlessly today? And go ahead and turn and look towards the past. And as you turn and look towards the past, just go ahead and float all the way back above your timeline, looking through your own eyes. Just go ahead and float all the way back. All the way back. All the way back. All the way back. And just notice as you do, when you get right above the event, looking down on the event, and looking through your own eyes, just go and ask your unconscious mind to say, what is there to learn from that? The learning of which will allow me to let go of those emotions easily and effortlessly. And remember, learnings are positive things that we know about, a truth about us, our core identity, or new beliefs that allow us to stay empowered moving forward into the future. And just go ahead and say to your unconscious mind, now preserve the learnings. And notice as you do that some may come to you consciously and some may come to you unconsciously. And lock those in place just like the sound the Tupperware makes. Shoo. And then float back before the event. Float back before the event ever happened. Turn around and look towards now. And ask yourself, where are the emotions? Are they there or have they disappeared? Now. And if you notice that they're still there, just go ahead and float up higher and farther back. Higher and farther back. Higher and farther back, and just ask yourself, where are the emotions now? And just make sure you're well before any of the chain events that led to that event. And as the emotions have disappeared, lock those new learnings in place and just go ahead and float right down into that event now, looking through your own eyes. And notice, where are the emotions? Are they there or have they disappeared? Excellent. And if they're still there, just go ahead and float up higher and farther back, higher and farther back. And ask your unconscious mind again, what is there to learn from that? The learning of which will allow you to let go of the rest of those emotions now, easily and effortlessly. And lock that in place. And go ahead and float back down into the event one last time. And notice, where are the emotions now? Are they there or have they disappeared? Excellent. And go ahead and float up higher and farther back. Higher and farther back. And with those new learnings in the front of your mind, just go ahead and come back all the way back towards now. Come all the way back to now as you let go of all the emotions all the way back towards now. With each subsequent event, just preserve the learnings and come all the way back to now. Just go ahead and come all the way back to now with each subsequent event, preserve the learnings, and come all the way back to now. And when you're back above now, just go ahead and thank your unconscious mind again, because you always want to thank your unconscious mind for the releases of today. And go ahead and just notice as you do any sadness that's maybe coming up, because after anger we always clear straight into sadness. And whenever you're ready, just go ahead and float right back down into now, and only open up your eyes when you're ready to have a full conscious and unconscious integration of having released that old emotion today. Whenever you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes and come back in the room. And go ahead and drop in your sadness audio and release that now.